Alright, Shalom. Call halal, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutation to Yakim out there doing his truth and sincerity. And blessings to the elect. Quick video. Yeah, I gotta. This is my bootleg screen record right now, man. I gotta, make things happen around the house, get that internet back on. But yeah, man. I'm gonna read. It's a long read, but I'm gonna just catch a few points in the article. But it was dated November 25th, and the title says how the government will take the cash, will take your cash, the problem, reaction, solution of a cashless society. And of course, the cashless society equals the mark of the beast, the RFID chip. All right, spoken of in Revelation 13. Here, I just grabbed that first. This is Revelations 13 and 16. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666. Because on every barcode, the first, the middle, and the last line is the UPC numerical value of 6, and that's what they have on the RFID chip as well. All right. But as the scriptures say, he's basically going to control your bills and your living. He's going to control you, through that chip, because once it's all become digital, then it's digital. All right. But it says, first paragraph, it says, every revolution needs a good crisis in order to germinate its seed. The cashless revolution is no different. All right. So right off the rip, it's telling you that this is what you're going to need. You're going to have something happen in order to bring this about, because even later on in this article, it tells you that you can't just come out of nowhere and expect everybody to agree and comply with it. Okay. It says, and I'll put it up in post-production so you can read, more in depth on it, but I just wanted to hit a few points. It says, it seems the acceleration toward a cashless society is becoming like one of an amusement arcade amid the range of novel payment devices coming onto the market. These innovative payment devices are yet another novelty enticing customers toward fully traceable and trackable digital transactions, indeed cultivating user familiarity with a variety of cashless and contactless methods of payment. So there it goes. It's all about the convenience. And like I said, right from the jump, it said it seems the acceleration toward a cashless society is becoming like one of amusement. So they speeding it up. Like I said, the devil know that he got a short time. Okay, so that's what they doing. They speeding it up. Let's older videos. Here we go. Now, this is what's going on somewhat around the world. Let me see if it'll clear up. Okay. It says in India, the government just banned the use of two of the most commonly. I'm going to have to probably zoom in myself. There we go. It says in India, the government just banned the use of two of the most commonly used banknotes, the 500 and 1,000 rupee notes, worth about $7 and $14 respectively, and it is reportedly making a move to restrict gold imports. Citibank in Australia just announced that it will no longer accept coins or notes, opting instead for digital transaction only. Denmark, however, may be the first country to go fully cashless, as its government has already begun implementing a program to move retailers off of cash, with the openly stated end game of creating a fully cashless society. So it's getting to that point. That cashless society is becoming more of a reality. So when our apostles did bring out about the chip, all right, when we heard it, it made sense to us, but a lot of people out there thought it was BS, But as they said a while back, you got a lot of people that ain't talking that ain't the RFID chip, or that ain't the mark of the beast no more, because they see it coming to pass, man. You're starting to see more and more commercials, more and more articles, more and more investors investing in it, okay? And it's becoming a reality, all right? I think I got three more paragraphs. All right, it says, in resistance, futile, or just inconvenient. To some, convenience and tradiness are the greatest selling points of a digital currency, but in order to make it obligatory for everyone, there must be a public safety threat included in the sales pitch, so that the government can claim that it is acting in our best interest when they force us to accept a digital currency. And even later on in this article, it speaks about, false flags and on media, and it read a little bit more on attacks on ATMs, and hackers got this software and that software to get through, and they just making it seem like they're so hopeless to it. All right, but what did it say? It said problem, reaction, solution. Okay, so all they got to do is create a problem, bring the reaction, get the reaction, then bring the solution. All right. It says, because an all-out ban on coins and banknotes is not something that would not be unanimously acceptable. Slovakia. To push for such a drastic societal and cultural change, a predictable game plan is being used. It's the simple dialectic of problem, reaction, solution. So they got to create something, get the reaction of the people, and bring the solution. Like, oh, you saved our day. So something happened. Yeah, we're having attacks, and we got to switch currency because it's not safe. Because later on in here, it tell you how certain countries is having attacks on banks and ATMs. And a couple of them told the U.S. to watch out. Watch out, this could happen to you too. So that could be them letting us know, hey, we about to switch currencies. It says, we saw this in play as the threat of terrorism was used to fundamentally change the Bill of Rights and open the door for a creation of a surveillance and police state. So that's what they do. They create false flags, and then they bring in their solution, pretty much. It says, and everybody wants to feel secure, so that's how they're going to get people to comply first off, and then they're going to pretty much start forcing it. Of course, like we always say, we don't know the exact, plan that they have, but they're definitely going to try to get you to, it's going to be optional, and then it's going to be mandatory, man. It says, we are seeing this in play right now as the push to control information has been introduced as a war on so-called fake news. Now, telltale signs are now emerging that the same type of media push is underway to make cash seem like a risky inconvenience in a modern technological world. So, and my thing is, why make it seem, if the bank accounts are digital, ATMs pretty much digital through bank accounts for the most part, then why bring in more digital things, But they're gonna just say, well, we tried debit cards, that didn't work. We tried bank accounts, that didn't work. We tried this, that didn't work. But this here is something that you get to carry and can nobody take it from you. That's what makes the chip so convenient for security. Okay. Let me get mine. Okay, yeah, it's right here. This last little bit. It says Time.com reported on the move to ban large U.S. and Euro bills by 2018, citing the need to reduce crime, making the following statement: large currency denominations are associated with crime. They also make it easier to withdraw large cash sums from banks. So there you have it, man. They pushing towards it a little bit, more and more, man. And when Mr. Trump about to be in office, hey, anything is possible, man. Like, hey, a lot of Jake was saying when he got elected, oh, it's over. Yeah, it been over though. You been supposed to have woke the fuck up, you know what I'm saying? But through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, the elect is gonna wake up when they supposed to wake up, and him being elected or inaugurated and bringing hell, Jacob's trouble, Lord willing, that can bring that about faster, bring their plan, show their horns, and Lord willing, us Aki, we endure unto the end, man, and receive that salvation, that reward that will be well deserved, and get to give Yahweh Shem Yahushai they praise, glory, honor that they deserve, man. So with that, man, Lord willing, in the future, my video production will be a little bit better, but gotta work with what you gotta work with. Until then, call halal, Yahweh Shem Yahushai, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutation to you, Akim, out there and doing this truth and sincerity, and blessings to the elect. Shalom.